we can do for you and for any parent is help them get their child back under control. We work on, typically we work with kids on organizational skills, anger management, self-control, impulse control, and we rebond them to their families to where when they're through with the program they feel like they're part of the family again.
Help you out.
The last 2 weeks. It's not time. After my birth.
Come on. Gotta go. Work your program, I love you. I know. I know you know how you feel. But I hope you go.
As a part of every one of Obsidian School's programs, whether it's a long program or a short program, or just parents who call and say things aren't that bad but I need help, we offer a 3-day back and control workshop for parents to learn how to make sure their children behave at home. We work on everything from getting out of bed in the morning and making the bed, to going to bed at night, to doing schoolwork, to not arguing. We spend a lot of time on showing parents how to never argue with a child again, how to minimize lying, how to minimize the provocations that temperamentally difficult children come up with.
The reason why wilderness therapy programs work so well is because they take the distractions away from the children. In other words, in the woods you have things you have to take care of, your gear, your sleeping arrangements, everything like that. But as far as having distractions like drugs, alcohol, TV, music, all those different things, they aren't there. So it creates a situation where the child has to look internally and learns in a very short period of time that they can be happy without having all of those other things. In the end, when a student leaves a program, a wilderness program, they usually feel safer in the wilderness than they do back at home. It's such a foreign land that they come to, but in the end it's something that they understand and they know what the dangers are, rather than in real life where you're dealing with all these unknowns, peer pressure, and different things like
that. Being in the outdoors presents a lot of unique health and medical issues. One of our staff is an RN, and part of his job is to go out in the field every week and do a health check, and he checks kids out top to bottom to make sure that they're okay. We weigh them, we measure them, we look for blisters, we look for scrapes, and anything that's found is in one way or another treated as long as it's treatable.
The therapy end, we have a clinical psychologist who's Scott Bandroff, who's very well respected in the field and has been around a long time. He's well published. He manages his group of therapists, which are all master's level therapists, and they work with the students. They go out and they stay in the field for one night each week and spend time with each one of their students. And along those lines, we work with the therapists to try and put in place with the staff whatever they need to work with the students in a very effective way. One of the key elements of almost all wilderness programs is learning to make fires by bow drill, which is the Aboriginal style. The interesting thing about bow drilling is that when you bow drill, the first time that you get a fire, you learn all kinds of things. I mean, it takes a lot of endurance and persistence to get a fire. They learn to depend upon themselves and to understand that they're responsible for everything that goes on around them. So, in some ways, we teach them to be successful in spite of everything else.
My parents, I guess, really loved me to send me out here. The path I was taking would have took me to nowhere. This is really the first time I ever said this. I didn't really want to admit it, but I've been thinking out here. I love you guys very much. I miss you. A lot.
feel right now, so I'm just really happy to see my baby again.
I'm just pleased as can be.
Feeling really, really excited and very optimistic for our future.
Just like the first time, every time. You know, emotional intensity is so incredible. And I'm happy for all of you. And I know this was your hope and dream when you sent your kid here. And I'm glad that we could produce. They certainly worked hard to be here today.
She grew taller!